not beer drinker, their like tasting room was actually really nice and I really enjoyed it. I like totally get it now. I don't think that I'm gonna be a huge like Guinness gal, but like I get it.
So the Guinness storehouse, it was such a cool space. The whole way that they transformed it to be almost interactive and find out all the knowledge about Guinness and like how it was made and how it was started and stuff. I think my favorite bit of it all was actually the part where they talk about their marketing practices and like how they started marketing Guinness in the like really kooky ways that they did, like placing animals into like their advertisements, having it all be hand drawn. Like some of it was really silly to a point where like I didn't totally get it, like the whistling clam or whistling oyster, didn't get the vibes there. But other than that, I think that like everything else, like I loved again the toucan, like all of the ways that they like very artistically advertised Guinness. There was one room specifically that was showing a lot of their old advertisements and how they like started thinking about advertising Guinness to people. And the artistry that they put into a lot of their earlier advertisements was really stunning. And like, I know that advertisement can be seen as an art that is so corporate and is so thoroughly embedded in consumerism that it is kind of like there's a bit of disdain towards it. But it was really interesting seeing the video footage of a lot of their old ads and the pictures and stuff, and how like even though they are selling you Guinness, they did put a lot of like effort into like the artistry behind it, which was really, really interesting. Or at least they hired a lot of really artistic people to really front those artistic endeavors. That was definitely my favorite bit of like the whole exhibit. But of course, getting up to their like sky bar was just so dreamy. Seeing a whole like 360 view of Dublin while having like a little Guinness was such a treat. It was just so nice to have my little half pint and just hang out. We got really, really lucky in the sense that as we were sitting and having a drink and like chit-chatting, the sun started to come out for like the first time within like a couple days, and oh, the like joyous nature of my being, just like, oh my god, it was the best feeling ever to just like feel the sun just like pour onto my skin. Like, oh, I felt like I could breathe again. It was so great. I know this is quite dramatic, but it's so real. I really felt that, like, dreamy. So, so dreamy. The vibes are great. Wellness, absolutely. The Irish way. Beautiful. Yes.
Oh my god, it's a temple.
Absolutely. The temple.
Temple black.
Look at you. with Ruby and just like enjoying everything that Dublin could give us. It's been gorgeous. It's so windy today, hence the hair. But, oh, been a beautiful time. Have loved Dublin.
Hello, editing Nikki here, and let's pretend that I'm still in Ireland. I really enjoyed my time in Dublin. Dublin was just class, as y'all say. This was just the perfect way to start February. January felt really gnarly sometimes. Half of January was beautiful, and then the other half was just a bit much. It was really hard and quite gnarly. But I feel like the sentiment of like, let's actually start the new year in February has been really strong amongst like people around me, because it seems like we've all been feeling the same way. So yeah, having this trip be so lovely and having it be the way that I start February, having it start on February 1st, like first thing in the morning, was so perfect. And yeah, I feel like it's just given so many good vibes to this month. So hopefully all good things. Fingers crossed for February to be a beautiful month. And you know what? I believe it, because if that's how I started this month, I can't wait to see what the rest of the month brings. Special thanks to Ruby. I felt like this trip was something that I really needed that I didn't know that I needed. It just came at the perfect time, and to spend it with her was just so special. From all of our like silly little bits and like deep chats, it was so much fun. It was just so lovely. I'm so giddy about it. I truly can't say thank you enough for giving me the best time and joining me on this gorgeous trip. It was so much fun. And yeah, it just felt really special. It was a really nice girls trip, and I so thoroughly enjoyed it. And I can't wait for the next one. Anywho, if you've made it here, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.